Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to level 13. The checkpoint is live and in effect, and we have our special guest with us today, War Riders. So we're going to let everybody kind of get up in here. See Kermit the Hobbit. You're on YouTube, To The Mood. You need to come over to Twitch and be here when we do the marbles races. This is where you want to be. So we are going to go through the website just a little bit so everybody can kind of get an idea of what we're in for today. So basically, if you go to warriders.com, this is what's going to pop up. Thank you for the follow over there. So if you go to this page, all the information you're going to get to kind of take in is here. It's a great place to start to learn about the vehicles, the weapons, the game, BZN itself. And that's like one BZN is valued at 0.5 USD in the game though. They are traded, I believe, on Uniswap. So if you do want to pick some up just on the freehand, that's where you'll go. They do have their roadmap, which looks like, you know, that was through 2020 leading up. They've been around for a little bit, but we're going to talk to Vladdy about that a little bit later. And their team. This team page is super cool. So, Head Dreamer and Blockchain Nerd, Master of Ethereum, Front End Pro, and Football Champ, like Candy Crusher. That's pretty cool. Hey yo, we're gonna let everybody kind of get in here before we jump right into the game. But let's go through. Now, the war paper is everything technical. We're not gonna spend all the time going through that because we'll be here the whole show. And be sure, if you have any questions, to save them for the second hour. Now, layout of the show. These are 3-hour shows. So for the first hour, we're going to play War Riders. There is high distribution, so I do recommend you download the game. There will be links popping up, but I will go ahead and throw a download link right now. More. Download. So this is where you will go to download the game. It is free to download. You will get a free van and a free set of weapons. So come join us out on the wasteland. We will be out there all day today. So there will be a few different things that looks like there is a bundle sell that is available right now. But we will be giving a glass buggy out for the grand prize. So just go through the website, just do a little quick overview on what they're up to. I really love the game. I've been playing it for weeks now, but they've got a really good layout. You know, they've got a really good track record. Yo, the free stuff you get when you make an account now. Yes, if you make an account right now, you can get a van as well as a set of weapons. These are stock weapons and a stock vehicle, so don't expect them to be too good. Yo, there you go. All right, so we're going to jump into the game. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick little overview of the website while you guys were coming in, but it's high BZN time, and we don't want to miss that. So let's jump in. Oh. I gotta put my password in. Hold on, I'm gonna turn y'all off for just a second while I put my password in. I'm excited for this one. This one is a super fun game, and it's really easy to get into. You can grind on the game itself to get what you need. Pretty dope. And I'll be right back. Like literally, just a second. Don't want you to get my vehicles. All right, I'm back. We should see some of the links pop up. I did set up the bot before the show, so we should be seeing links popping in. Now, I've got to sport. Let's see. I got to sport this fancy buggy. So we're going to throw some guns on her. Do. Throw that one on there. Now these are guns that I have actually bought, but this one that I am putting in will actually be given away with the buggy. So keep that in mind. So the leaks popping up are how to enter for the buggy. Negative. The way that you will play for the buggy will be at the end of the show. We will be playing marbles on stream. So you have to be here on Twitch to do so. So you can watch on DLive, but if you want to take part in the giveaways, you need to be playing marbles with us on Twitch. We will be doing a gun giveaway at the end of the first hour, though. So be sure to be here and stick around for that one. All right, let's jump into the wasteland. So you see that there was a few different spots. I didn't really go over that. There are 3 different garages you can spawn out of. But 2 of the garages, if you actually return with BZN, you will have to pay a little bit. Oh, here, let me get... I'm gonna get the sound mixer up real quick, because this is loud. Why? Oh, of course you're not gonna let me search right now. I'm gonna blow myself up real quick. Yes, there is a high distribution event today. So as you can see, I blew myself up. You can do that in case like you get stuck. And how you do that is just holding escape. And you'll see that there is a countdown. The better weapons and the better vehicle you have, the longer that countdown is going to be. Now, you know what? That is not what I wanted to do, but you're going to get me there. So, yeah. I've got War Riders damn near all the way down. I'm just gonna go like 1 or 2 here. Yeah. Can we just go up 1, please? There we go. Escape. Alright. So we're gonna go through a few different things real quick. These are all vehicles that I hold within my wallet. Okay. So as I play the game, as I get new vehicles, as I get new guns, they will automatically show up in game. So if you do get a vehicle and you get it in, be sure to set it up with weapons if you have them. If you don't have any weapons, I think it'll send you out there with stock weapons, I believe. So one of the things that you'll want to kind of keep in mind is that if you want to get BZN off of War Riders, you can go to your profile, and this is where everything's going to kind of show up. Your Ethereum address that you have it linked to will be right here, and make sure you guys have an Ethereum address. MetaMask is what I use. Some people hate it, some people love it, but that's how you will receive your NFTs if you win. So be sure you have something like that ready, and in order to play the game, I'm pretty sure you have to have that as well. So if you want to get BZN out, you will have to pay the gas fees, so you will have to send Ethereum in to get it out. So something that I'll usually do is I'll wait till I have enough to justify the means. You don't want to be taking out 100 BZN or you'll just be paying a bunch of fees. Let it stack up to make sure that you're going to get what you want, because you can actually take the BZN and buy vehicles and stuff off of OpenSea. So countdown is just about done, and we are going to jump back out into the wasteland and go get in fights and probably get blown up a little bit, but you know, it's okay. This is the buggy that we are going to be giving away at the end of the show today. Also, there will be a very special announcement pertaining to Zenzo at the end of the show. It's good to see everybody hanging out. We got about 42 people hanging out with us. If this is your first checkpoint, welcome. I see you, Harlock. I see you out there, bruh. All right. So this is what I meant by the different garages. You could pretty much go out of this one, but I do believe you need tokens to do this. And we're going to get Vladdy to kind of explain more about that later. But we're just going to go straight out of Central. Let's get it. Yeah! Oh, already out here doing handstands and flipping over. Oh, God. So, as you can see, this thing is a little squirrely compared to my SUV, but definitely has a lot more burst speed. This thing gets. Alright, so over to the first pump. I've been cruising around in my own SUV for so long, this feels weird. Alright, as you can see, there's 0.38 in this pump, and what you'll do is you'll roll up, hit E, and you'll mine. And then in the top left-hand corner, you'll see I got that 0.38. Yo! It's the Butter Man himself. As you can see, not everybody's going to attack you just flat out right in the middle of the wasteland. Dude, this thing has ups. Like, the whole front end is wanting to come up. Oh, God! Move the cam up so we can see the speed. Oh, that's gonna... I'll tell you what the speed is. Oh, God. Once I can hit me, like, some flatland. Oh, he's telling me. Now, see, there's a trick to these. Like, a lot of people cruise in them backwards, from what I've heard. Like, this is the first buggy I ever drove, so... And it looks to work a little bit better. But we're topping out at about... Oh, my gosh. 140? You break it, you buy it. No. So if you look on the map, you can see where the different nodes are. We're going to currently head over to what I call Bridge right now. I hope I don't break it. I don't want to buy it. It's expensive. Also, this is something that people have asked me. If your vehicle gets blown up in-game, don't worry. It will come back. You don't permanently lose everything in this particular game. There are games out there that are a little bit more hardcore like that, but for this one, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's a little too squirrely for me going over the bridge. I'm just gonna kind of cruise it. Yo! Delca is coming with the follow. That was super loud. I'm sorry about that, guys. Over there on DLive. Doesn't look like we got anything at this one, so we'll head over to Graveyard. Now, as the high distribution goes on, you will start to see more and more people across the wasteland. If you're in a van, if you're in one of the free vans, I highly recommend do not just shoot at people because you can. Because there's a good chance they may turn around and wreck you. I see why people cruise backwards in these, though. Like, it keeps, like, the front end wants to come up because of all the engine power. Oh. I'm not the best driver, guys. But if you guys are interested and you want to play, it is free to play. I find it more funny for people to fight over... Well, the thing is that these BZN pumps drop like 10 during high distribution. Yeah, high distro is kicking off now. There's Mr. Gigabit. He's called, he looks like he's called this pump already, so we're going to move it on. Uh-oh. We give chase. Come on. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, I am so not used to this buggy. It is squirrely. Like, I mean, there is literally advantages and disadvantages to almost every vehicle on here. I find that the SUV is very kind of like universal. So you can do a little bit of everything, if that makes sense. Ah, we're flying. Oh no. And you can flip over. Oh god, no. 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 Help. Oh no, this dude's right behind me. This is not good. This is not good. This is how we die. No. Aw. You know what, Cryptomaniac? You alright, bro. You alright. I can't fight him, dude. He just flipped me over. Map position? Well, I'm already flipped, so. Usually, if you see the turquoise, run for your life. That is the Cryptic Knights. They really don't... They don't have no discrimination. They will literally kill anything and everything. But that might have been an olive branch. Possibly. Ooh, we got some BZ in here. Hey, 2.5, not bad, not bad. So we're gonna take this one and we're gonna haul it back. I'm gonna go back to Central to where I can drop it off for free. Yep. I didn't see them coming up or I would have left them some. So I gotta get used to this driving backwards. I kind of like my SUV just because I know it. I don't really know. I haven't ran with this one enough really to know what the capabilities are yet. But man, the get up and go on this sucker is crazy. Oh. Guys. I'm right by, like, I'm right on the hill. I just got murdered. Yeah, that will happen. That will happen. So I'm kind of by the gas station. Hell. I think I might switch back to my SUV for right now, just so I can get kind of going around. I hope I don't get murdered. And I don't want to blow myself up, because this is the thing. If you're carrying BZN and somebody kills you, they can pick up your BZN. So, keep that in mind. You don't want to be rolling around with, like, just a buttload. Yo! Here comes the Butter. Butter King's also a streamer as well. Now I got murdered en route. Yeah! Thank you, Butter. Whee! So it looks like feathering the gas works a little bit better on this one. Just gotta kind of feather it a little bit. Which, I mean, with a high torque, you know, vehicle, that's kind of true. So if you have any questions about this, I definitely recommend holding on to the second hour of the show. We have Vladdy coming on. He's going to talk about War Riders, its Deception. We got a whole lot of questions lined out for him. And during the last 10 minutes of the hour of him being on, I expect you guys to fill up the chat with plenty of questions. Is that always there? I feel like that wasn't always there. Might have been. I don't know. Well, we're going to hang out at this one real quick, and then we are going to go drop off our BZN. Because like I said, you don't want to be on the wasteland with too much. Somebody will be hunting you. And like I said, be sure to stick around. We are going to be giving away several guns for this game. I'm going to be donating a few. We had a few people from the War Riders community donate some as well. And Vladdy himself. Is the giveaway on stream or Vladdy doing it later? We will be doing the giveaway on stream. And during the first hour, at the end of the first hour, we're going to be giving away one gun. I'm not driving a $1,000 car. I don't know how much the glass vehicle, like it, they all have different stats, so they can all be valued differently. But yes, this is a, I'd say this is a couple $100 vehicle. So we got a van coming up, and with proper etiquette of the wasteland, we leave him a little. It's RJ. There you go, brother. There's Mr. Mad, or Zizzo Joe. Another part of the Zenzo clan. There are clans within War Riders. So be sure. Sean, you need a haircut. I know. I know. Be sure to join their Discord, which there should be some links popping up. And if you get a vehicle, ask to join up in one of the clans. But most of the clans won't take you if you have something as small as a van. So keep that in mind. Glass Dune Buggy sold for 0.23 ETH. Well, there you go, guys. It's worth a little bit of scratch. So whenever you take your BZN back to the garage, in the very bottom you will see Release BZN. Click that and it'll hit your total in the top right-hand corner. What's up, Critter? But there's only 2, so probably worth more than that if you buy one. Hey. Well, you know how we do at the checkpoint, man. We like to go big. So we're going to go right back into the wasteland. We're going to spawn out at the OG just to change it up. Every vehicle has a different sound clip when you come out. Yeah, I'm finding the feathering is working a lot easier to keep control of this sucker. So keep that in mind if you win it. Let's see, we got a nice little flat land. Let's see what this sucker tops out at. About 135, which is pretty moving. Now, if you buy some NOS, which I don't ever buy NOS, I'm pretty cheap. But you can actually use a little bit of BZN to purchase NOS in case somebody starts chasing you, give you a chance to get away. I told you I can't play today. Shut up. My war truck is going to get some top-notch BZN today. There are war trucks, there are Lambos, there are Teslas. I mean, there's all kinds of different vehicles in this. Like, there's tanks, but, I mean, obviously you trade off on stuff. If you get a tank, you can get a lot more armor, but you may not be able to go very fast. You know what I mean? There's always a trade-off. Sounds groovy, Mr. Strons. Alright, we picking up a little BZ in here. Let's see what we got. What do we got? About 3 or 4. Not too shabby. Now, what these, you know what? Here. I'll just give you some. They're being nice. So, these are the Cryptic Knights. Usually you gotta watch out for these guys, but if they're playing nice, I'm playing nice. So what the fuck is this? This is War Riders. Uh-oh. Hey, look. I left you some. Mr. Jakes. There you go. All the information you really would never need is in their Discord. But their website has plenty too, so be sure to check it out. I'm currently running for my life right now. We are going to go into battle then. Didn't want to. Didn't want to. Come on. Fight me, bro. I didn't want to have to do that. Didn't want to have to be that guy. It is a free game to download, and it's not controller compatible. It's keyboard compatible. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure you can't map out controls. I need to go back to OG, but I'm going to try to get into Central. Got 68 health. So this thing is not bad in a fight. I took a few shots before I even engaged. Still managed. I do got some pretty gnarly weapons, though. Oh, no. Don't flip. Please don't flip. Well, stay flipping, or... Yeah. I'm a controller pleb. I understand, brother. I do like controllers with driving games, but this one feels really good for a keyboard. Not gonna lie. Looks like we got a van. Vans are new players, so I definitely don't like attacking them if I can, can help it. Yeah, the physics on the buggy are a little weird, but it does make a little bit of sense because they tend to be a real torquey. So front end coming up because the engine's on the back. So it makes sense. But if you feather it, like just driving normal, I haven't had any problems. But it looks like you can really hit the top speed going in reverse. And all of these things will change over time. I mean, well, what works and what doesn't work. I mean, the game is definitely being worked on. I've seen a lot of progress just since I've started playing. So they're always working on it, trying to, making it better. There's the gas station. Doesn't look like anything's at that pump. You can kind of tell if something's at a pump because it usually glows a little purple. But if you are early on and you just get go out and buy you a vehicle, be sure to like I said, try to get up in a clan. Zenzo Clan has 4 spots left open, and there are a few others that have some clan spots open as well. So pick you one. All right, we're gonna release that BZN. Got us a kill. I don't think I could spawn at Area 721 because I don't have tokens. So there's Mr. Ivan. He's a killer of the wasteland, but he plays nice every now and then too. He's at the Gold Diggers, one of the clans out here. Do not pick a fight with Ivan. I'm just going to tell you that. That might as well be a rule on the wasteland. Just don't pick a fight with Ivan. Yo! Crypto Maniac. How goes it, brother? One of my nemesis of the wasteland. You gotta have a nemesis, man. You can't be all hugs and kisses on the wasteland, right? But I am liking this buggy. It is sharp. It is low to the ground. It has like a low hit profile. I like it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But sometimes you can hang out at pumps with other people and they'll share it with you. There are a few people that'll just take it, but that's part of the game. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for trying to be the best at the game. 48 people hanging out with us today on the CP. We do the checkpoint every month. We like to highlight projects that are doing great things out in the space. War Riders is obviously doing that. I was a big fan of Twisted Metal, even like games like Cruisin' USA, all that kind of stuff growing up. And to see like an open world Twisted Metal, kind of like this hybrid to where you can also play and earn, it's amazing to me. Dude, Torion was brutal. I enjoyed Torion. Like, I love real-time strategy. But I got iced so hard. That game was just brutal. Like, the equivalent of Torion to this would be getting it and then going out and play with your vehicle and getting murdered and losing it. But the rewards off of Torion are massive. So, definitely there's risk and reward. Which there's a careful balance of that. Not the easiest thing to do. Nice. Oh, please, no, not like this, guys. I'm not a buggy guy, I'm an SUV guy. I'm right out in front of Central. But for a free-to-play game, this is how I would approach it. If you want to play this game and, you may not have enough Ethereum. Like, you'll have enough Ethereum to possibly pay for the transaction fees and stuff like that. Grind. Just grind. Get you a couple thousand BZN, pull them out of the game, go find you a good vehicle, go find you some cheap weapons, and get started. And then start the process over. Here comes the crew. So this is how baby vehicles are made. Thanks, guys. Oh god. Well, it sounds like there's a little bit of a battle. So it looks like we got some fresh blood out here. Now, if vans start killing each other, I'm not going to intervene. Nothing I can do about that. Little van on van action. So if you guys are new to this game, what do you guys think so far? For a blockchain game, it's pretty solid. Not including it's free. Just download it. I forget sometimes, which I did. I'm sorry, but I've come too far. What do we got here? What do we got here? Who dis? Who dis? Oh, that's one of our. We are actually in an alliance with these guys. And that's kind of the cool thing, is that this game is making its own diplomacy and everything else. And so far, like, this alliance has really worked out. And also, like, if you guys want to create your own clan within War Riders, just message Vladdy or one of the team, and they will get you set up. Get a group together and ride the sands. Oh. He's actually in an alliance with the Zenzo clan. So I don't know. I don't know about, you know, other people outside of the clan. You might just be cannon fodder, because he will murder you. The Brownings on his vehicle are just disgusting. I know. I have fell prey to it several times myself. Yo! Mr. Sinjo. Once it's controller, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if they plan on adding that or not. I know it was talked about once or twice, so I'm not exactly 100% sure on how they plan on handling that. We also get different vehicles, but like I said, they all have strengths and weaknesses. So, like the War Truck, I can mine BZN super fast with it here. We'll roll it out. But it's a giant target, but it has like a bunch of armor and stuff to be able to kind of combat it. But as you can see, it's a little slow. Now, later on, I'm sure there are going to be like events and stuff like, you know, where this will be, usable. So we got to roll out convoy style. Fam soldier, we've had plenty of fights, but he's not opening up on me. I'm not opening up on him. I can't slap a Z&Z logo on the buggy because it's not mine. I'm just renting right now. I'm giving that out for the rest at the end of the show. Hey! Leave him alone! I can't do nothing because I got the stock guns on here. So, like, as you can see, like, when you don't put any guns on, they'll slap some stock weapons on here for you. Ah! Yes, so do not attack me before I am streaming. So we'll wait for a BZN pickup. Kind of fitting I'm at the gas station, right? And then we'll roll back onto Central. Then I'll jump in the SUV for a little bit so you guys can see what that's like, and then I will jump back into the buggy. Oh, Melor. Some of the Z&Z crew hanging out over here. The Zuggy. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with just the community, the game, the way it's played. They recently added the other garage. They do have a garage sale. Garage sale, that sounds funny. Coming up, and we're going to get Vladdy to talk more about that whenever he comes onto the show. Oh, BZN time. There's 7 there. I'm just going to take 3. But as you can see, this thing mines super fast. Then we'll leave that for the rest of the gang. Having a little wasteland etiquette, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Got Tamer. Seeing a lot of new blood out on the wasteland today. Got Mr. Zenjo being my escort. So this thing is cool, but I need to slap better weapons on it to even stand a chance. So keep that in mind. If you do decide to buy a war truck, it's probably not going to be really the best on the wasteland yet. My recommendation, if you're going to... Buggy war! Ah! Not buggy war, but 18-wheeler war. I'm just hooked on saying buggy. No, Ivan! Get away from me! And that's the cool thing about the 18, is that it does have a lot of armor. Hey, over there on YouTube, if you want to actually take place in the giveaways, we are going to be doing our first giveaway here in about 20 minutes. Then we are going to have a little small break before we bring Mr. Vladdy onto the show. About 2 or 3 minutes while we get everything set up. And then we will go into the Q&A segment where you guys can ask Vladdy all the questions that you guys can think of. So I am going to switch back in. So I'm going to pull my weapons off of this. And I'm going to take my handy dandy SUV. I love my SUV. I named it Steve. Steve the SUV. I actually, like I said, I bought both of these using BZN that I earned in the game. And this rocket launcher is a beast. And I'm super proud of it, and I'm never getting rid of it. I am going to miss these golden rockets, though. Oh my god. That's true. That's true. I should probably do that. Just have BZN stored on my truck. I only forget one of the most important aspects of the game. SUV gang, what's up? There are also hovercrafts. I have seen those, and they kind of vary. They could be an extreme threat, as well as I've also seen them just get a little loopy and start flipping over. Because obviously doing a hovercraft over dunes might be a little rough. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Ivan, stop it. Ah! Alright, Ivan's down. I don't know who's that. Who is that? Oh. Slide L. There's too many people at this pump. Yo! I don't know why that is so loud over on D-Live, but I need to go adjust that. Apologies. Like my heart just jumped out of my chest. Like, wow. What's up, Andre? So if you guys are just now coming into the stream, we are playing War Riders today. We also have Mr. Ivan from War Riders on the show. we will be giving away War Riders gear as well as a little bit of Z&Z for the grand prize. The grand prize will be the glass buggy, the gold weapons that I have on right now, and 1,000 Z&Z. Let's see, Mr. Slidell's got this one. We're gonna move on. Mad? What the hell is that? I don't know, sir. I just want your Z&Z wallet. You can't has. You can't has that. Don't follow the link that Mad posted first. Follow the link that I posted second. One of our mods delete it. They can. I have no idea what that is. Trying to claim to be, giving out some big Bitcoin, Thank you for the follows. And we do this every month, so if there's another game you guys would like to see on the checkpoint, be sure to let us know in our Discord. I will go ahead and be telling you guys that there is a link to the Zenzo Discord right below, but we will be posting some links up here shortly so you guys can come follow to see what we are doing. There will be a special announcement pertaining to Zenzo Gaming Ecosystem at the end of the show. You ain't gonna want to miss this one. This is one of my favorite pumps, La Bridge. And no, stop. Don't look how much I'm taking off of this pump. Joey, get back here. Uh-oh. Who dat? Get those developers that made Coda. Yeah, he didn't mean to post that. Got them spinning hubcaps, yo. You gonna leave the van 5? Man, you're generous. What up, squids? Sure. So the next month checkpoint is already laid out, so you guys be sure to check out for announcements on that. Be sure if you are hanging out and playing War Riders that you keep an eye out on their announcements as well. They always have a lot of like good bundles coming out, or you know, other people are listing stuff that they don't need anymore, so you never know what you might find or a deal that you might be able to strike up. Don't be mad at Mad. These things happen. Wait for my partner back here. Somehow I scored this SUV really cheap, and it's really good. I don't think it has like a lot of armor compared to some. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't compared a whole lot, but suits my needs. I was fixing to say, as soon as I say that, I'll flip over. On a standard card, it is impossible to resist opponents, at least the speed brings. Well, like I said, there is a certain little bit of an etiquette out here. Sometimes you just don't get in people's way. Exalted, thank you for the follow. Yes, you do need to follow some unwritten rules. The van, you can feel free to attack other vans. But when it comes to other vehicles, unless you're rolling on like a pack of like 50 vans, you ought not do that. seen Maniac at the stream. See, got Maniac. Ow. If it's war you want, it is war you'll get, sir. Chalk one up for the good guys. Sorry, Maniac. So Cryptic Knights is like one of the, I guess, one of the meaner clans, for lack of a better words. But I enjoy having them out there. Like I said, if everybody was out there for hugs and kisses, this really wouldn't be that fun of a game. Is that Aggro Cat? Aggro Kitty. I don't want to attack Aggro Cat. Aggro Kitty pretty much attacks everybody. Does not care who you are. They will take you on in a fight. Yeah, you will still die a lot. So the best thing is like, you can roll with other people. Like other people that don't want to give you, like, you know, no problems. Ivan, stop it! I don't want to take on your thing. Oh god. There will be a Z and Z giveaway at the end of the show, but no, this is an ERC20 Ethereum-based game right now. Never know. Never know what could happen in the future. Yeah!
Alt weapon restored.
Yes, the main cryptocurrency for this game is BZN. It's native to their game. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get some Heelys, because I ain't gonna be rolling around out here with no armor. I'm gonna switch back to the buggy too. Yo, homepage hype? What's up? We streaming everywhere today. We everywhere. Gotta get the good word out, man. War Riders is a game that's worth knowing about. If you people like these kind of games that you know of, go tell them. Tell them like, hey man, download this game. It's free. It may take a little bit of grinding if you don't want to put any money into it, but guess what? You can earn cryptocurrency just by playing. Now, the high distribution. High distribution is done in events, and this really is a great way for them to battle inflation. Lets them control how things are released out. Now, you can get BZN outside of high distribution, but in way lower amounts. So keep that in mind. This is why I'm saying join their Discord, keep an eye on the announcements, and join us on the Wasteland whenever high distribution hits. And you never know, we could set up our own events as well. It is PC. I want to get some nasty Brownings, man. Like, I have seen some really nasty machine guns. Well, this, like I said, this game is still being grown. Like, one of the garages, which we'll go take a look at right now. I'm going to hit the hill first. Or gas station. Probably not gas station, because I just saw somebody get blowed up. It takes time, bud. It took me a long time to get a good game of PC, but the best thing to do is just buy it in parts, forward what you can, get what you can when you can, don't go outside of your budget, and get something you can enjoy. Easier said than done, of course, but that's kind of how I did it. Buy AMC stock, right? God, that was madness. What do you guys think about all that? I mean, what's next? Blockbuster gonna like make a comeback? What's up? What year is it? Yeah, for kids, no extra money, man. But I'll tell you this. When I was 12, I was hustling. Like, 12, 13 years old, I had a push mower. And I was, getting gas, doing whatever I could to make sure I could make me some money. Of course, that doesn't necessarily work these days in the middle of a freaking pandemic. Oh god. Oh god. This pump speed is a little taken. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. So we're gonna go hit up the other garage. Oh, I got you. Oh, I did now. I got you. Yeah, if you got kids, good luck having money. I know. So yeah, if anybody does win this buggy, feathering it out a little bit until you get up to top speed, best way to run it. Unless you want to do the reverse thing. Hey, maybe you will be lucky enough to win. I'd like to see everybody win, but unfortunately, you know how it goes. Nice. Well, if you ever stream War Riders, be sure to let them know inside of their Discord. They'll shout you out. They sure have done it when I've done it personally. All right, we're going to jam for a few more minutes, and then we are going to do the first giveaway. So as you can see, this is Area 721. This was recently just added, and I dig it. It's a cool alternative if you're trying to drop off something quick. But if you do drop off your BZN here, you lose 10%. That's the fee that you pay to use this garage. Sometimes it's better to do that. Like, let's say you're low on health, go to the closest garage because somebody will try to pick you off. Well, I'm glad, Strons. I am glad. Yeah, he likes to throw down. I synced it. So I'm going to hit this BZN node right here, and then we are going to bring her back in. We'll go to the OG and drop her off if there's anything out here, and then we'll have a game of marbles. If you guys are watching over there on DLive, feel free to watch on DLive. But if you want to take place in the race, you need to be hanging out with us on Twitch. Somebody could go ahead and throw down that link for people to join in. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hi, I am new. Shoot me! This is in-game currency, but the thing is that it is a cryptocurrency too. You can send this crypto, and it is ERC20 compatible, so you can keep it on your MetaMask, and it's actually tradable on Uniswap. Yeah, I figured I was way off. This thing kind of cruises through these little, like, mounds, though. The SUV kind of has a little bit of a harder time. Buggy doesn't, though. Oh, there's the hovercraft, dude. Why don't you guys check this out? Look at that. That beast of a vehicle. Now, all these guys are probably going to murder me because I just kind of know how it goes. But, no, they didn't. They leave me anything? Hell no. Greedy bastards. Okay, the buggy does a lot better in this than I thought it would. Just to be H. A little bit of a battle royale going on here. Ooh. That Butter King. Butter King is like, he doesn't just attack people, but if you attack him, oh yeah. Yeah, he'll deal with you. Well, the thing is what's really great about this is that you don't necessarily have to put crypto in it to use it. you can actually earn the BZN just from playing the game. So keep that in mind. And it's just flat out fun. Alright, so we are going to jump into the garage. We're going to open up some marbles. Let's see here. This is going to be for the Mine or Die regular M2 Brownings. So if you wanted a pair of Browning machine guns, here's your chance. And this stream is brought to you not by these guys. All right. So we're going to get a little racy going. Random. We're going to make sure it's a decent track, though. If it's a decent track, we're going to... There's one particular track I can think of. Death Alley? That sounds pleasant. All right, guys. So how you play marbles. Type exclamation play like the man right there did, and you will see your marble pop up. If your marble is number 1, you will get your first set of War Riders gear. Some of you may already have some War Riders gear, but you'll just get some more. Nice. Because nobody saw you with it. Alright, here they come. Here they come. It's sad. I really want to race, but I can't. Because I'm the host. We should get a group photo at the end of the stream in front of Central. I love that idea. I love that idea. Let's get a checkpoint screenshot at the end of the show. Agreed, everybody? That sound groovy? I'm desperate to get one. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right, we got 24 people out already. We're going to wait till we see a few more people jumping in. Unfortunately, if you're over on YouTube, you will not be entered. You need to come over to Twitch, which I will drop a link to now, and I'll give you enough time to get over here and get set up. Bam. This is where you're going to want to be. Thank you for the follow. Almost got 60 people hanging out with us over on Twitch. Don't know how DLive. Let's see how DLive's looking. We got 33 viewers over on DLive as well. We streaming it up around the world. It's going to be a lot of names out there, so if you can't see your name, I apologize. All right, looks like we're holding pretty steady at 27. So, if nobody else is going to join... My cat out there is just screaming her head off. Why do you lock door? 1 out of 27 chance, man. Well, I want everybody to enter. I want everybody to have a chance. Now, this will also be how we do the rest of the giveaways for the show. So, keep that in mind. Depending, it kind of depends if it's like high distribution. I usually come back with around 100, but I am sporting an SUV and some pretty decent weapons. If you go out in a van, maybe 50. What's the magic word, please? We are just using marbles on stream. TRX Planet, it doesn't hurt if you type exclamation play again. It's not going to hurt anything. But if you want to join in the giveaway, you have to type in exclamation play. And if you do win, you need to come to the Zenzo Discord, which there are links below. Just click the Discord banner. Message me, Tendo, with your ERC20 address, your Ethereum address. So you can actually receive your prize. If I don't get that, I can't send nothing to you. All right, we got 32 people out there. We are going to go ahead and start the countdown. 45 seconds until the first race of the level 13 checkpoint. Yeah. I can't believe it's already been an hour. Like, this checkpoint's going entirely too fast. And if you want to receive your item, you need... Wait, what? I need Twitter now? To be eligible to win the grand prize, you need to go retweet that tweet. For the regular prizes, you can write it out. But to receive the gun, you literally use the Ethereum address that you use once you set up War Riders. Yeah, no. All right, let's see. We got Locked out in the lead. One Zeddy, Copper Tequila, Exalted. Oh, nice. We've had a lot of people fall off already. Oh, God. I see Cryptomaniac. Big smile. Also, if you have no intention of playing the game, be sure to mention that. I don't want to be giving this to somebody who's not going to be out there on the wasteland with us. Butter King is back. All right, we got Butter King, Rondon, Locked, Exalted right behind it. But we do have poppers here. AZR. Ooh. Going real slow through poppers is just... Oh, God. Somebody got launched. And we have our winner. Congratulations. You just won yourself a set of Brownings. Woo! So, be sure to send me your address. I will be sending these out, but I have to pay the Ethereum fees. So you may not get it today, but I am eyeballing the gas fees, and as soon as they are acceptable, 40, 50 Gwei, I will get these to you as soon as possible. So be sure to send me your address, and I can mark you down as on our document to make sure that you get your item whenever we start distributing them. And congratulations on your prize. Guys, I am going to sign off for just a second. I'm going to go pick up Mr. Vladdy, and I'll be back in just a tick. See you in a few minutes. Peace. All right, boys and girls, we are back. And I have brought the man of the hour, the creator himself, Vladdy. How goes it, my friend?
Hey guys.
All right, so we are going to start throwing some questions out at you as we run the wasteland. Let's see. All right, guys, so be sure to come up with any questions. We will be throwing him at the end of the hour. So for right now, we got a few questions we want to throw him. So, Vladdy, when did War Riders really get created?
So we started developing War Riders in late 2017 and 2018. And War Riders was initially a browser-based game. So later we realized this is not something that the market wanted at the moment, and it's not something that we really like to bring into life. And we kind of just rearranged everything, and we started building a full-fledged 3D sort of like AAA type of game. And this is how it was born, essentially. In 2000, like late 2018, we launched our first, like, in the initial pre-sale, and it was like super popular. A lot of people bought our NFTs, and this is when we realized that this is going to be something big.
Right. I just flipped over. Awesome.
Yeah.
The buggy is great, but it's taken me a little bit more to get used to. Azur, message me in our Discord. Just send me a DM with your address, and I'll take care of you. So let's see.
Yeah, it's rear heavy. The buggy is rear heavy, so you kind of either have to drive it backwards or I don't know.
I find kind of feathering the gas works pretty good too.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind War Riders?
We watched a lot of games like Twisted Metal in the past, and Interstate, I think it was Interstate 76 was one of the games that people absolutely loved. Twisted Metal was one of the games that inspired us, but it was just so fast-paced.
Yep.
And so intense that a lot of people had like issues with it. They couldn't play for longer than like half an hour or an hour, just because everything was moving so quickly around you, and it was just like so intense for people to look at. And
it's a lot more arcadey style too, isn't it? Like when you go for the Twisted Metal kind of setup, and I feel like this is more open world than anything.
Right. And obviously, not games, but movies like Mad Max also inspired us. And me personally, I love everything about Mad Max. And but a lot of people compare our game to Mad Max, like to the Mad Max game, but it actually has nothing to do with the Mad Max game at all. The idea, like the wasteland, and that people are dying, and in Mad Max there was like water, right? People needed water all the time, and food and stuff. In our case, it's benzene. So.
Yeah. No, I definitely I can feel that, but I remember the first Mad Max game that I played, and it was like on Nintendo. Yeah, definitely not anywhere near. That game was a little rough.
It's a different game.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's see. What vehicles are expected in the future?
Oh, that's a good question that I can't answer.
I threw that one in there.
Three types of vehicle that are still that they haven't been revealed, but I can say there's something exciting coming up. There's one more vehicle that's not in the game that was revealed in the fact, and we even gave away some of them during like the some of the giveaways we did. It's the hatchback, like the Toyota Prius type of vehicle. So it's you can see the picture of it, but it's just not in the game yet.
Right.
But yeah, there's some
Hashtag
cool
soon.
things coming up.
So let's see. Now, the Area 721 is really new. Can you tell us a little bit more about it and the distribution?
Oh yeah, so the Area 721 is one of the coolest garages that we enabled in the game recently. The Area 721 is basically a tribute to all the NFT users. Like, if you owned an NFT in the past, specifically prior to November 1st, 2020,
Mhm.
you can get free ownership tokens of the Area 721 garage. It's basically like styled as an old military base. I'm not sure if you can show us on the
Yeah,
screen what it
I,
looks
I
like.
kind of ran through it a little bit earlier. I'll go cruise through it here again in a little bit.
Oh yeah, cool. So there's lots like camping areas and like areas where supposedly old, like military folks used to hang out, or maybe hang out now. We just don't have like people in person, like people in the game that are walking. But maybe you can imagine that they're that they're walking there now. And it's actually it's one of the 10 Genesis garages that are located in our Genesis Wasteland map. And I'm not sure if you talked about garages at all,
A little bit.
but what's that?
Just a little bit. I touched on it barely.
Yeah, so garages are basically like land. They can be compared to land in other blockchain games. Just because you can acquire, like you can get ownership, you can acquire ownership of these garages and use them to generate passive BZN income, right? So every garage that is not the central garage has some fee that is taking off of your, like an entrance fee that's taken off of your vehicle balance when you enter this garage. For both the OG garage and the Area 721 garage, the fee right now is 10%. So let's say you mine something and like you mine 10 BZN, you want to enter the 721 garage or the OG garage, and you will end up with 9 BZN because 1 BZN is going to be distributed, and it's actually automatically distributed among all of the owners. Like if you own some like a 10%, you'll get like 0.1 BZN if you own 10% of all ownership tokens. So it's actually pretty interesting.
That is pretty interesting. And then there's going to be more garages coming out as the game progresses, right?
Correct. So we have a garage sale coming up. There are going to be lots of cool and interesting garages on sale. Our community is great at coming up with names, and actually some of the names inspired us, like the Continental, for example, the one that I love because I watched John Wick. I like this movie.
Yeah.
So there is going to be the Continental Hotel coming in, in War Riders. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yes, definitely. Well, it looks like somebody just got murdered out there. Guys, it's the wasteland. Like, the best thing that you can do if...
Because I have a delay, I think, or maybe not.
Oh, so having a little bit of delay?
No, yeah, because I can't look at myself. I can't look at the stream because I'll see myself and I'm out of sync because there's a delay, and that kind of messes with my head, so I have to close it.
No worries. I know. I already know what you're talking about. But yeah, the thing is that the wasteland is pretty brutal. Like, it takes a little bit of getting into, and the best thing that you can do if you're rolling around with free vehicle is get with other vans. Try to overpower somebody out here in a tank.
Actually, like a Candy clan, I think.
Yep.
Like a bunch of people who only have the free vehicles, the vans, and they all like ride together or something.
Yeah, the Candy Clan is a pretty decent clan if you were just getting started out.
Oh yeah, sure. So we should definitely join them to get at least some protection.
So let's see. There's another one I got listed up here.
Yeah, I wanted to talk more about the Area 721 garage and
Sure.
how you can get the tokens. So did you have a chance to go there or not? Yeah.
I did. I am actually cruising right outside of 721 right now.
All right. So basically, as I was mentioning earlier, the more ownership tokens you own, the bigger, like the bigger advantage you would gain. So these these ownership tokens may govern the virtual economy of these garages, these strategic bases in the future. We're still kind of exploring the the decentralized governance concept. We are observing a lot of projects that are utilizing the decentralized governance at the moment. So we think it could potentially be a good way for owners to manage their garage. For example, they can set the fee themselves. They can vote on the fee, like how much, what percentage of BZN is going to be deducted from the vehicle's tank when someone enters the garage, because we don't want to just set it like it's basically restricting the economy. If someone if one person wants to buy out all the tokens and I don't know, set a super low fee, so something like 1%, so that everyone uses their garage. Why can't they do that? I think it would be
that would make that kind of competitive layer between all the garages, though. Like some of them, it's like, okay, this one's closer, but if I just go to the next one over, I only have to pay half the fee.
Yeah, correct. And also, the Area 721 garage right now has a restriction that if you don't own any 721 tokens, you can't spawn at that garage. So you need to have at least one token, and you actually can't buy it. So you can only get it if you were the NFT owner prior to November 1st. So you're kind of stuck with this. Later, there could potentially be the marketplace in the game for these in-game tokens, so you can exchange the token. But as of right now, you wouldn't be able to spawn if you didn't get, or weren't there for one of our distributions, which is going to happen tomorrow. The next distribution is happening tomorrow.
Hold on 1 second. I have to kill AgroCat.
Sure.
Gotcha. I love AgroCat. It's just like my favorite spar buddy. So, other than...
It looks like you love killing him as well.
I actually grinded for a while and picked up this rocket launcher just from grinding the BZ into the game, and it's dirty. The damage on it's 10. It shoots super fast, overheats a little bit quick, but it also cools down real fast too. So I am liking that gun. And there's a little bit of chance when you buy these guns, right? They all have kind of different stats and different attributes.
Yeah, so when you're buying when you're opening a crate from our website, you get the random gun given out. There are two types of weapons that we have right now. They're like machine guns and rocket launchers. And there are also two categories of weapons that are available. Is the main gun that goes on the top of on the roof of your vehicle, and the alt guns that go in front. So the alt guns can only shoot forward, and the main gun can shoot 360, right? So you can go around, rotate, right? And we have three categories of cases that you can open. The premium case only offers the top level main guns, main weapons. It does not have any alts, and they also have premium and super rare skins that you can get. They're nice. Flags, country flags. There's some art. There's some cool, funny skins. They're presidents.
I've seen the Miner Die one. I think that one's great.
Yeah. think my favorite one was like Mr. President, like Obama, like covered with blood or something like that, like he was a warrior, something
Super
like
cool.
that.
So, out of all these vehicles, which one's your favorite?
I like the Dune buggy right now, and I like the Lambo. So I usually rock either the Lambo or the Dune buggy. The Dune buggy is just so fun, like because I like doing wheelies with it. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people hate it for whatever reason; they don't like it, but I do.
All right.
Uh,
I just had a self-destruct. I was stuck.
oh,
That's also a thing. If you get flipped over and nobody's there to pick you up and you don't have any BZN, just hold the escape button and that'll blow you up.
yeah, a lot of people are complaining about this.
Really?
Yeah, and we are contemplating right now some kind of the equipment piece that would flip you over, or at least like a jetpack, something like a jetpack that would um, basically thrust you in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would land on some other side or something like that.
Cool. Very cool. So let's see. Can you give us any idea of about the equipment? Like, what's it gonna potentially do or can do?
So I just mentioned that jetpack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, were you saying something else or no?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was just mentioning that jetpack that could potentially make it in the game. The equipment piece of the game is kind of difficult for us. We are still testing a lot of cases because the balancing is important.
Mm-hmm.
We already have like a nice player base, and we have like regular competitions happening basically weekly.
Yes.
So we can't allow to just throw in something that hasn't been tested, or throw in something that will like destroy the balance in the game, right?
Right.
So we're doing a lot of testing internally, and seeing what is going to work, like modeling some of the scenarios, like how it's going to work. We're also working on some crafting things so that you'll be able to like basically create something in the game. Like there are going to be boxes that you can shoot at, and there's something's going to fall out of these boxes. If you collect a lot of pieces, you'll be able to craft something with the help of some BZM as well.
Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because, I mean, I can definitely see where the game is now and how fast it's starting to expand. The game itself is already very, very playable, and I feel like as you add these things on, it's just going to enhance the game more and more as time goes on.
Oh yeah, and those things definitely meant to make things interesting, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people complain that we don't have like free weapons in the game, or we actually do have free weapons, right? There are.
Right. Got the stock guns.
But in order for you to like buy a custom weapon, you had to like withdraw BZN from the game and then go like buy something like on the website and then come back. And it kind of like it is some barrier, for the people,
mm-hmm.
Barrier entry. But it's also like necessary for the in-game economy.
Right.
And we thought that maybe some of these, crafting features that we are working on, our, crafting mechanism, mm-hmm. Will solve some of these issues, because we don't want people to just, spend money, obviously, and we want some players that are, because we're free to play, right?
Right.
We want players to, explore the game, and before they make any purchases, we want them to actually have fun, right? Right now, it's not as fun for the new players just because we're in the closed alpha, and I always tell everyone, like, they complain about, a slow vehicle, and then they can't do anything with it, they get killed, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I always tell them it's pre-alpha, and if you want to like get in the pre-alpha, you have to own, some assets.
Yeah.
And this was like our initial promise to the to our early supporters who bought these NFTs, that we will give them an opportunity to, like, sell their items to others, because we're not basically not selling any vehicles right now, except for some of the bundles that
Hmm.
are actually going to be posted today as well.
Oh, very nice. So, what what's in a bundle?
The bundle usually comes with like one of the skin, like a very rare vehicle, sort of like the one that you're driving right now. You're just driving it backwards, so it's
Hmm.
clever. And there's some weapons. So usually it's like a main gun with some nice skin and some alt guns, or maybe like a couple main guns, a couple alt guns. If you buy a bundle with this custom, like a rare vehicle, you'll get like a super cool, super rare vehicle that you'll most likely be able to resell to others if you don't like the game.
Hmm.
And I think it's the most valuable concept in the blockchain gaming, is the ability to freely trade your items. And like, if you stop liking the game, you get bored, you can just sell it to other players.
Hmm.
There are some nice guns that you can get in the bundle, and you'll be able to like start playing right away.
Hmm. Well, I've noticed a few people saying in the chat, it's like it's really hard out there on the wasteland if you're starting brand new. Guys, if you keep your eyes on the announcements, they do streams and giveaways all the time.
Oh yeah.
So and they generally try to cater to people who don't have stuff yet. So if you want to play this game and you want to get better stuff, grind with the van, show up at the shows, be in high distribution, and that's just going to increase your odds. So let's see. I got a different question for you here. So passive BZN income in the game. How is that structured to fight inflation, but at the same time provide value in the game?
Oh, this is an interesting question. The BZN mining system or concept, or it's a working system. So was always based on deflation and slow release. So we do have a limit set on how much BZN can be mined per day from the mining pool. So in the mining pool, we have 75 million tokens, like already like 74 something million BZN locked in the mining pool. Yeah. And it's kind of like, so when you mine something in game and withdraw, that BZN is being taken from that mining pool and moved either directly to your wallet or to your game balance contract, like to the game balance contract that stores over the user balances that are in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you buy something from the game, let's say you open some weapon cases, or you spend, like, you bought some BZN, you spend money on spend money on NOS.
Mm-hmm.
So you bought some NOS, and on the next time when you withdraw something from the game, this is going to reflect that 30% of all BZN that you spent is going to be burned. And 70% of that BZN goes back to the mining pool.
So it just constantly makes it kind of flow into each other, so you're really not pulling and taking. It's literally just feeding itself, keeping it alive.
Yep. And the longer you play the game, the smaller that pool is going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And the fewer BZN you're going to be able to mine, and therefore, and the more BZN is going to be burned, therefore deflating the initial supply. And making it more valuable, so more scarce.
That's very interesting. That's a pretty interesting way how you've approached it, because I loved how y'all have done it with the event style. It's not just constantly flooding the market with them. It's making it more of an event style thing that's going around, And I really feel like that is a very healthy balance. Now, not saying that you can't earn BZN in the game without high distribution, which is a great way. Like if you're in a candy van or something else like that, it's a great way to start a little bit of stack and kind of understand the game more, until another high distribution event comes through. So let's see. What else? I got another question for you here. Are there any plans to introduce any kind of modes like deathmatch, certain vehicles only, or death races?
Deathmatch is definitely an interesting concept, but we're not focusing on this at the moment. So we are developing some missions so that you'll be able to earn passive BZN income, because a lot of people are busy and they love earning, passive BZN income. And the mission is actually going to allow you to pull a bunch of your vehicles and send them to the mission.
Oh, Hoy. I had to fight Aggro Cat again. Cat comes out of left field every time. So as you can see, guys, I've got 14% health, and I am about out here with 2.3. So good luck to me. So let's see. As the player count grows, what steps are being taken to make sure that the game scales smoothly?
A lot of the game logic is off-chain at the moment. And we believe that the main game logic, especially in these full-fledged 3D games, it can be fully on. Oh, you got blown.
Yeah. It was the Cryptic Knights. Damn you, Cryptic Knights!
Did you carry any BZN?
I had like 2 on me.
Oh.
Am sad.
Too BZN.
Tear.
So, what was I saying?
We were kind of going over the different, the potential of having different modes.
Oh yeah. No. I think there was a different question after that.
I think that's what we were talking about, like the deathmatch, certain vehicles only, or death races. And then you were saying that might be something later on. We can just go. We can go on to the next question.
You'll be able to earn passive BZN income from the missions. So you'll be able to send your fleet to the mission, and you're going to be competing against others who are sending their fleets to the mission, and it kind of gets locked. Like the vehicles are locked during the mission time, and then you come back to the game, 4 hours, 6 hours later, and you see whether you earn some BZN or not, and it's totally based on random. And then you were also asking me about the scalability.
That's right. Yeah, it was the scalability question. My bad.
I was like, what? We were talking about something else.
ADHD right here, guys. You got to deal with it.
Yeah, we'll have it. We'll have a little bit of it. So.
Right. So yeah, going back to the scalability of everything.
We strongly believe that the game logic shouldn't be on blockchain. Maybe some people with these full-fledged 3D games. This is what I mean, because if you're calculating and sending packets every 15 milliseconds, and all of these clients are talking to the server at the same time, hundreds or thousands of clients are talking to the server simultaneously. Arriving at consensus is almost impossible. Even though if you have some DPoS system with 100,000 transactions per second, it is still not going to cover it.
Right.
And lots of the stuff is just off chain. Lots of the stuff is in the game server, and we think that it's not what really matters for the people, and this is what we'll learn from the market is the transparency in the game assets and the game economy.
Right.
you know, the value of blockchain gaming, and 'cause some people may disagree with me, and we have a very specific game. We have a game that's like tailored for like mainstream and
Mhm.
not um you know, it's not just some like browser game or something that is very like a step game, like a turn game, right?
Mhm.
That doesn't require a lot of like communication between the server and the client. And mm, we just believe that the assets, the transparency in the assets, the transparency in the gaming currency is the biggest value, and the blockchain. Not the fact that we can fork something, right?
Right.
Because we can't. We you know we for example, we can fork, BZN and do something else with it. Anyone can fork BZN and do
Yes.
something with it, right?
Mhm.
Um, but if we do that, people will stop trusting us,
Right.
and the value is not in like immutability, and immutability is great. We tend to do a lot of our contracts immutable, like BCN is mutable, right? But
Mhm.
we did some forks in the past. We did like 2 or 3 forks in the past, just because the BZN was missing some important functions. But
Right.
we always like announce it. We were very transparent about the fork, what's going to happen, and what are we adding. And then if people don't like this, they can just stop using the contract, right? They can sell their BZN to others, and if they don't like what the project is doing. So lots of this stuff in our game is going to be off chain, but the trading is what the most important thing right now for
Right.
people, I think, for the people. And we're working um, in this area as well. So we are going to make like a big announcement very very soon about like a huge partnership with one of the companies in space that are providing the scalability solutions, like the sort of like a ZK rollout type of
Nice.
thing, where you'll be able to trade your NFTs and ARC20 tokens basically free of charge.
Very nice. So that kind of goes into this next question. It says, "Are there any plans on making BZN multi-chain or something similar?"
No,
No.
um, we believe in the power of Ethereum, and we were always sticking to Ethereum, just because first of all, we understand it. We know the people who develop it. We know the people who develop on Ethereum, right?
Mhm.
And we know that there's nothing fishy going on. We
Right.
know that everything's super transparent. We know people who provide capital, for Ethereum, like capital formation on Ethereum, and we know like funds who are using Ethereum and moving into Ethereum. I don't have anything against other chains that are like Tron, for example, and a lot of these blockchain games launched on Tron or like EOS or other chains, and we just don't know what's going on, like who's hosting these nodes, and some may disagree
Mhm.
with me, so that they're cool guys, they're doing some cool stuff, and I like what they're doing. I like that it's faster, maybe than Ethereum, but we believe that these scalability issues are going to be solved, so we're
I
just
believe that
waiting.
too. Just time. It just needs time and development. That's the hardest thing to give sometimes. So let's see.
Because the most important thing for us is the security of the assets of our players,
Right.
and this is what we always guarantee people. We don't want, like, even though we're restricting some of the things, like we're not allowing people to withdraw more than 2,000 BZN at a time, but
Hmm.
everything is done for their security, because we're still testing the contract. We're still testing. We don't want, like, if there is a hacker, we don't want the hacker to be able to withdraw more than like 2,000 BZN at a time, for example. So that if there is some kind of a hole, then if we see the hole, something's being like, the transactions are happening, and obviously they shouldn't be happening. We're gonna quickly patch something, and stop the hacker, stop the attack, for
Right.
example.
Well,
Even though it would be very difficult, but
yeah, it would be a fight. That'd be for sure.
and so the security of these NFTs as well, we like them to be on the Ethereum mainnet for the for the most security.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I love Ethereum for its interconnectability. I don't think they were seeing it grow the way that foreseeing the way it growing that it's growing now. And I do think as time goes through, they will be hammering those things out. So one final question before we go to the floor and start taking questions from the crowd. Is there anything coming up in the future that you would like players to be aware of now?
Oh yeah. So we were talking about the Area 721 ownership tokens, and tomorrow is I didn't finish talking about it. Tomorrow is the last day. Like actually, today's the last day to sign up to create an account at Warriors and link your Ethereum wallet in order to receive to participate in the next distribution of the Area 721 ownership tokens that's going to happen tomorrow.
There it is, guys.
We are distributing 40 tokens per player tomorrow. The in-game tokens are not NFTs.
Now they have to go sign up for that. And is there that link in the announcements, or?
They just have to create an account at Warriors, and I can post a link where. I
mean, you got to make an account to play the game.
Right? I can send it to your Discord, and then you can post it.
There you go.
Or how is it? Yeah. So it's app.warriors.com/link.
Wonderful. I'm sure Mr. Matt, he'll go pick it up and drop it in here.
Like your wallet, like your favorite wallet. We support a bunch of wallets. Wallet Connect is another option that we recently enabled, and it's really cool. If you're not familiar with Wallet Connect, it basically allows you to use your favorite wallet, like maybe your mobile wallet from any browser, like Safari, for example. Safari doesn't support MetaMask, but you can link, you use Wallet Connect and link your wallet from your phone and just use it in Safari anytime you open Safari.
Awesome.
And there's also a so they just need to sign up and have an Ethereum wallet linked to their in-game account, and they also need to log in the game at least once.
Right.
So they just open the screen, get a free get a free van, because
why not?
All new players get the free vehicles, the free van, and just spawn right around, and then you should be good. But you need to have at least one. You should have had at least one NFT in your wallet prior to November 1st, 2020.
There you go. So if you're brand new,
wherever any other ERC 721 token from any other game, and you will be eligible to get the free tokens, and the free tokens will allow you to earn passive BZN income. There's also a Discord invite competition that's going on, and the details. Maybe I'll give you the article. I'll send you the article.
Nice. Yeah, we'll post that up.
There's this Medium article where it talks about the ownership tokens and the there you go, and the Discord invite competition. So yeah, just invite people to our Discord, get free tokens. Very simple.
Very simple. All right, guys, last 10 minutes of having Mr. Vladdy here. If there's any questions that you guys would like to throw at him, this is the time to do it. So I really appreciate you coming onto the show today, man. This has been my pleasure. I've been enjoying this game for quite a bit now, and you ain't going to be getting rid of me anytime soon. Now, I know we saw some questions up here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of scroll up, see if I can find them. So this is from RJ. So if you have ever played Escape from Tarkov, they have cases where you can put small amount of what you loot, and if you die, you don't lose it. Would you implement something different so that people could store 10% of their max capacity into a vault, so if they die, they don't lose it?
Well, this is a complicated question. If he's talking about like BZN,
Mm-hmm.
like if you mine something and where's already in your tank, you don't lose it. Is that what he's asking?
I'm thinking so. Like it's like if you have this item or something like that, if you get blowed up, you still retain 10% of your BZN.
Yeah. So the only thing that you would lose when you like get blown up in the game is your BZN in the tank, and the
Kind of a part of that's kind of a part of the structure of the game, right?
Right.
Like how
right,
chasing people
mine
down
or
and
die.
mine or die.
Yeah, we don't take any of your items away from you that you purchased.
Mhm.
And this is one of the key things, right? If you bought something, like if you bought a vehicle or you bought weapons, even though if you like die, these items are gonna always stay with you.
Mhm.
So just because you paid for them. Although in the past we had like some, we were discussing things like maybe if your vehicle gets blown up like several times, you lose it or something. But this is not what people wanted to see. But I don't think there's going to be like retention, because if you like think about it, you got like destroyed,
Yeah.
right? And BZM fell out on the ground. Why would it stay in your vehicle? It doesn't make sense.
That's true. Well, I mean, that it was just, that was a good question, but it was good that, people understand that that's a part of the structure of the game. So let's see. About the garage sale, how will you do that? Will there be a max amount? Is it first come, first serve?
What is a max amount? What is meant by max amount?
So there's only going to be a limited amount of garages.
Oh yeah, so the Genesis map is only going to have 10 garages on it.
Mhm.
And 3 of them we already saw, right? So we have a central garage now, we have the OG garage, and we have the Area 721 garage. There's 7 more garages that are going to be released. And these garages themselves are going to have the limited amount of shares that are going to be released for these garages. So there's definitely going to be a cap.
Mhm.
And that if you're late for the sale, for example, you wouldn't be able to get the shares. So there's definitely going to be a limit, and without a limit, these shares wouldn't be valuable.
Right.
Another thing to mention is that our game is going to have multiple locations, multiple maps, and some of these garages, like the Area 721 garage and the OG garage, they are going to be recreated in these maps as well. So, just to keep things balanced.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is that there's 7 more.
in this location.
Oh man. So there's going to be more garages on different locations, but as far as it is for this map, there's only 7 more available.
Right.
Oh, I want one. So somebody's going to have to fight me for one. But let's see. We got a couple more questions out here. I think somebody asked something about potentially renting vehicles later on. Is that something that could possibly happen?
So the renting concept was kind of put on hold at the moment, because we also had the marketplace. Initially, in the initial war paper, we had the marketplace described, and we developed the first version of the marketplace. We've been presented that version at the Booz Allen in Washington D.C. There was like the startup competition at Booz Allen in 2019, and it was like a working prototype. We had like a swapping feature for NFTs, but then OpenSea got so much better, and we decided that why are we going to focus on this very difficult task of creating marketplaces and trading something when someone else is already doing it and doing it better than us.
Right.
So we want to focus on the game. The renting concept was kind of also left behind as well. Even though I think that this is a cool concept. Right now, I see a lot of players who are renting their accounts, like all together, and this is something that we don't, restrict.
Right.
And there are some concerns, like there are some things to be aware of. Is if you share your password, like there's nothing gonna happen if you have a very unique password from the game account, and you share your email and your password. The player who plays like using your account, they wouldn't be able to do like anything besides playing, earning BZN, and basically customizing vehicles. If they decide to withdraw the BZN, they would only be able to withdraw it to your linked wallet. And if you have a unique link, if you didn't lose your seed phrase or whatever your wallet, maybe it's some email and password pair. If you're using Bitsky or some other cloud wallet, if you still have access to your wallet, only you can link and unlink your wallet. So the BZN is always going to be withdrawn to your wallet. However, they can spend it in the game.
Right.
For example, they can use, basically spend everything on NOS, and then you're going to lose the BZN that you already have in the account. They can also initiate withdrawals, and then they can, if you have some Ether in your gaming account, in your gaming wallet, they can initiate a bunch of withdrawals and burn all your Ether.
Right.
That's like another concern. And like a third concern is if they do something fishy, if they cheat in the game, we may ban the account, and it happens in the past. Because we don't obviously like cheating.
Right.
We don't like people to cheat. You're not going to lose your items. Your ETH wallet can also be banned. In order for you to like play the game,
you would be blacklisted.
You would need to like send all your items out of the wallet to some other wallet. You link it back. Only then you'll be able to play. But you know how much gas it will cost to like send all your items. So you have something at stake. You're not gonna like lose your items, but it'll cost you a lot of money to migrate to a different account. So don't cheat.
Right. Yeah, and that just defeats the purpose and the soul of the game in the first place. So.
Yeah, and I think something. This is like a good starting point. If you don't want to buy the items, maybe there's some people who are willing to like rent you their entire accounts.
Yeah. And then, there are some people that are pretty tight, but I mean, everybody needs to understand that if you just give your account to somebody, you are responsible for that. You can't hold anybody else liable for handing over your own credentials. This is like handing somebody your bank account and just saying, please don't do anything bad.
Well, it's not. It's actually, I'll have to disagree.
Really?
A little bit. Just because these credentials so the only thing they're going to be able to do is, spend BZN and initialize withdrawals. Maybe rearrange some of your weapons. So it's generally safe to do that, but there's still some risks. Like you need to actually talk to people and make sure they understand that if they get banned, or if they can get like, even if they get some disconnects because of their cheating, right? Because first people start getting some disconnects, and then they get banned for whatever they do, if they do something fishy.
Right.
If that happens, then they should be able to take action and change the password and remove the access, like revoke the access from that person, even though maybe they paid money for it. So there's definitely like an escrow is something that people might want to see, but right now it's not the top priority. The top priority is to make a great game. So it's kind of a thing like you can't rent your account while potential renting is coming.
Cool. All right, guys. So we got time for one more question from Mr. Vladdy. Let's see. We can do a real quick one about the garage. It says, true. Will everybody get a chance to buy the garage? Like, I can buy max 1% of the garage. I think what he's saying is, like, if you have tokens, can you put that into somebody else's garage and earn BZN that way, or do you have to purchase the garage to be the owner yourself?
Everyone will have a chance to participate. All of our sales are always, they usually start privately, but by privately we just usually ask people to sign up, and that's it. So they just provide their email, and then if you're already a player, you automatically signed up. So all of our warriors, we love them, and they're automatically included on all of our private sales and stuff like that. If
Awesome.
you're like an outsider, if you're just coming in, you just need to sign up for a sale, and you'll be able to participate as well.
Very cool.
And not like we're not going to be restricting the sale for the specific clans or specific people.
Right.
It's going to be open, open sale, and whoever buys the garages first, or if you buy all the tokens, if you're a single person can buy all the tokens, then it's the sale. The sales are very decentralized in that matter, and whoever whose transactions going through first, getting the tokens. It's very simple. You send in Ether or BZN, you get the tokens. That's it.
I've got the pump glitch going on to where you hear it. No. Oh well, but Laddie, I guess this is the part where we say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming on to the show, teaching people about War Riders. You guys have made a great game, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys are going to be cranking out in the future.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for hosting. This it's been amazing. One of the best streams that we had. One of the best interviews, and I wish you well. I hope the Checkpoint show keeps growing, and we see more and more interesting projects in the future. I'll be definitely tuning in and watching it.
Awesome. I got to back out of the game real quick so I can have that noise go away. But Vladdy, thank you so much for coming on. Right. Guys, I am going to take a little quick break. And we're going to come on. We're going to roll some marbles and give out some prizes. We'll see you here in just a few minutes. Until then, catch you on the flip side. And we're back. So guys, that was Vladdy. I'm glad that everybody's getting to check out War Riders and everything today. It is a super cool game, and I enjoy playing it a lot. But we've got marbles to play and things to give away. So the first thing that I actually got back to the first prize winner. It was nice to put a face with Vlad. Yeah, man, it was really good to talk to him. I've been talking to him for a few weeks now, getting prepared, and I'm super stoked that he's heading up that project. I think it's going to go far. So, what we are going to be giving away on this particular, the first race that we had won this. This is what you won, Mr. Asger. I think that's how you pronounce it. That is your weapon. What we are going to be rolling for right now, however, is this right here. Cartake regular M2 Browning. This is a main gun and it goes on the top. So let's roll it. Let's get a track up and get her going. It's all right, man. Well, thank you. I like to be fresh. All right, how to get in. See everybody else typing exclamation play? That's how you get your name out on the track. If you happen to be number 1 at the end of the track, you will win yourself a nice, fresh, new Browning. Also, if you guys win and you're, you have plenty of weapons and everything else like that, feel free to let me know if you want to pass it on to like maybe number 2 or something like that. It's kind of, I got to trust you to be able to do that. So just let me know. Jump is a cheat code for jump to front. So I was just letting the first race winner know. I will be sending these things out in the next couple of days, depending on what the gas prices are. I'm going to try to catch them around 40 to 50 gwei, and when I send them out to you, I will be sure to message you. There will be Z&Z at the last race of the show. We will be giving away the buggy that I've been using during the show, the two gold weapons on the front, and 1,000 Z&Z. So if you are the grand prize winner, you will need a Z&Z address for me. Also, there will be a special announcement coming up at the end of the show before the last race. It is huge for us over at Zenzo, and I can't wait to tell you guys. Stiff smelling that buggy. Okay, if I win this race, I give it to the second. There you go. We have about 50 minutes left in the show. So depending on how these races go, depending on how fast they go, we might jump back into War Riders for a little bit, but we will do the last race in the last 10 minutes. As I am fresh. All right, gang. We are going to start it up. The second race of checkpoint level 13 starts now. 45 seconds. If you ain't in it, I apologize. Also, if any of the Zenzo team wins, we'll be sure to kind of pass that down too. Because we can't. Phone distracted me. So what did you guys think? What you guys think? War Riders is a banger of a game, much less a blockchain game. And I really think that later on, it's going to have a lot to offer. Right now, as it stands, it has a ton of things to offer. But as it grows, I really think that that game is going to be stellar. I'm moving so fast, boy! Alright, guys, let's go. Win, 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 win. I like this track. It reminds me of Borderlands because it looks all cel shaded. Dude, you ain't lying. And they have not been on the checkpoint, so CSC, call me. It was, you know, having Vladdy come out on the show and be able to talk to you guys. That's the whole point of the checkpoint, is to lift up the veil. You know, give people an opportunity to see the blood, sweat, and tears that go into these projects. It's much more than just a game when you're on the inside. It's way more important than that. So I love being able to scratch that surface off so you guys can see that part. CSC, get in touch. Teleport, speed, witchcraft, exclamation witchcraft. Get the first win. Ed wins, it's rigged. Yeah, if Ed wins, it's rigged. Alright, I see TRX Planet. I see Mad Ed. I see Bukarki. Blockchain for Prez. I like that name. I like that name. And guys, if you haven't given us a follow, we do this every month and we give out prizes for every project that comes through. It's not a requirement, so it may not happen one of these times, but so far all the guests have been more than happy to throw something to you guys. Yes, I usually do protect people out. Like if I see vans and stuff like that, I'll roll next to them and provide a little bit of Overwatch. Unfortunately, I was kind of everywhere during the stream, so I didn't really provide too much protection. But if you see the Zenzo mark out there, and if you haven't started any mess with us, we won't shoot at you. And if you need any help, just come message us in the Zenzo clan. Oh, wait a minute. We got a winner. Chain Clash 1985. Congratulations. You just won yourself a Browning. GG's. GG's. Now, to receive your prize, I will need you to join our Discord. Or you can find me in the War Riders one as well. But come hang out in the Zenzo Discord. It's cool. It's fun. And then shoot me a message with your Ethereum address that you want it at, and I will send that to you when the gas fees start not being as crazy as they are right now. See, Kakiyos has the better link. He has the fancy link. $142 Gwei. So guess what I'm not sending right now? Okay, I will send you a message in a few minutes on Discord. Thank you for confirming, my main. My main. Alright, so, to the next track. For the next prize... Let's see, I'll just put his name right here. Okay. Bow. And go ahead, get out of the track, guys. It's exclamation play to join out there. Write that name down. It's a good year, 1985. All right. So for this race, we will be giving out another main weapon, HK Carbon M5. So we got 28 people out with us right now. B19 Bay, thank you for the follow. a lot of people have followed and given diamonds and helped. Just y'all have been great during the stream. I haven't been able to catch all of your names, and I do apologize for that, but thank you so much for the support. It means everything to us. Yes, gas is suck. Damn it, Snowboard. All right, we're getting some more bodies out there. We're about to start the countdown, so be sure to get out on the track, or you will miss your chance. Dad Gamer sending that diamond. I apologize, dude. I don't know why everything on Streamlabs or Tidy Labs is so loud, but I will be taking care of that. Yeah, Zenzo fees are a lot cheaper than ETH, but you know, different flavors, different strokes for different folks. And like I said, gang, you guys really ain't going to want to miss the announcement that we've got coming up. This is pertaining to Zenzo itself. So if you do not have a Zenzo Core wallet, I would highly recommend getting one right now. So if somebody wanted to go ahead and post a link to our downloads, that would be greatly appreciated. They do have a Linux installer, and that is something that I know that you deeply care about over there, Bubba. Well, that's what I'm saying. The Zenzo may move faster. There's a lot of advantages, but just like he said, they've built everything on that, and they're sticking to their guns. So, you won't be able to use the Forge if you're using an exchange address. Just saying. All right, guys. We got 37 out there. We are going to start it up. 45 seconds. Let's go. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me today. I usually get real nervous about these shows. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna screw something up. But this one, like after talking with Vladdy a couple times and after really enjoying the game, you know, it felt right. You know what I mean? Like, these guys felt right to be on this show. I do not use winks. Sup? What's up, Romano? Romanio? I'm sure all of those are wrong. Alright, guys. Let's get it. For the rocket launcher, here we go. Man, my nose is itchy. Come on, Marble. I can see y'all blowing at the screen right now. I'm about to get a new gun, but it ain't airsoft. Oh, no, I saw M2 and thought M4. Whatever. Crypto Cracker. I love that name. That is great. Copper Tequila. Currently out there in that lead. Mixing it up with a Crypto Cracker. Harlock. Locked. Oh, taking the teleporter here. Ooh, anything can happen if you get thrown up in a teleporter. Mr. Locked. One of the members of the Zenzo clan in War Riders. Harlock. Please tell me you just... Aw, dude, I thought that you landed on there. Man. There's never enough space, bro. I can... Oh, Kermit, no! And thanks to, like, big shout out to the War Riders gang. A lot of these guns and stuff were donated from the community. Cypher was one of them. I forget the name of the other one. But big shout out to those guys for giving us surprises to be able to give out. And I mean, the glass buggy, bruh. And my man, Locked 31, gets a new gun. Brava. Brava. Way to go, my dude. You know me. I know where you stay. Let's go down, put your name down as a winner. My nose is so itchy. All right, locked. You're locked in. So we do have 2 more races, and then we'll probably play War Riders for another 20 minutes, and then we will do the last race. Does that sound good to you guys? I want to catch me some more BZN. I don't know about you guys. So the next gun that we will be giving away is this little ditty right here. These are alt weapons. These go on the front of your vehicle. But these are just regular M2 Brownings. They're definitely better than the stock guns. So this will be the next race. Guys, if you're over on DLive, unfortunately, you can't be in the race. So you will need to come over to Twitch. I will make sure that there is more than enough time for you guys to get set up. Just follow that link. So what happens is the API only reaches to Twitch and not DLive. So we see the Restream bot pop up, and we can't go off that name, unfortunately, because only one can pop up. Yeah, sorry, Chuck. The way that Marbles on Stream is set up is the API only reaches out to Twitch. So I know it's blasphemy if you're on DLive. I like DLive too, but we have to use Twitch in order for the races. There you are, Chuck. I know you don't, Snowward. So many marbles on the track. Also, we host Marble Madness Mondays at the same time that this show started off for 2 hours. We race marbles and give away Z&Z. All you gotta do is show up, play marbles, hang out with me, put up with me, essentially. Ugh. And my nose itching. I'm allergic to cats, and I happen to have 2 cats. Makes sense, right? All right. There's JD standing. I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get in, but we are going to start the countdown right now. 45 seconds to the next race. "66 people in the stream. It is my pleasure and my honor to be able to do this stuff. And this is brought to you by Zinzo, a new gaming ecosystem that's been around for a few years now, but just now fixed to release something very grand at the end of this show. So if you need any information about that, be sure to join our Discord. There is a link below. Just click on the Discord or click on the Discord banner and come say hi to Mr. Tendo, which is me. Thank you, Locked. Coda? What is this? What is this Coda? Only a first-person zombie shooter built on a blockchain. Yes, we did. Vladdy was very, very good at communicating with me prior to, like, weeks before the show, getting things set up, getting promotional stuff out there. Big shout out to him for, you know, jumping in there and helping to make it easy. I definitely enjoyed him having him as a guest. True, you have seen some stuff like that. Coda plus Forge equals Moon, you say? Maybe that's what this announcement's about. Maybe after 3 years, we finally got something to go here. Who knows? You'll just have to wait till the end of the show to find out. JD Stana. Lilies. I see you, Lilies. Still anybody's game here. I saw a secret Coda stream in 2019. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If I win, give it to number 2. Will do, Mr. Matt. Much appreciated. Thank you for being on the honor system. But JD here is looking pretty good. Here, Lily's unlocked. If you guys won prior, I don't want to just give you a gun. I'll leave it open for everybody on the grand prize, but if you won like a gun beforehand, I want to give it to somebody else, if that's okay. Because Locked can't be taking all the guns. Now this might just be anybody here. Whoop, Lock falls out, opening it up for somebody else. Asker, you already won a gun, so if there's no problem, I would love to be able to pass that over to the next one. I'll leave you in the running for the grand prize, but I want to spread these weapons out, and I'm going to ask you first because you did win. I cheat. So, ask her if that's okay. Can we pass it to number 2? Only with your permission. I don't want to feel anybody left out. Yes, Chuck would be the winner. No, we don't pass it to Snowboard. I think you're dead. Now, I'm just asking first. This is up to him if he wants to pass it off. Because I don't want to make anybody upset. This was for a pair of twin Brownings. It's a gun. They're Brownings. Yes, they are pretty good. They are definitely better than the stock guns, for sure. If you want to, we can go ahead and take a little look, see. Here's the boost and here's the levels. Yes, this was for the alt guns. Yes, these are alts. Yeah, that's the thing, and I do my best to please everybody, but sometimes this kind of happens. I'm just writing him a quick message on Discord just to make sure. Giving out prizes and stuff like that, I definitely don't want to make sure, or I definitely want to make sure that nobody feels like they got burned. You know, this is why we do this as a community. We do it as a group. It isn't me being a dictator like this person gets this and this person gets that. I want to make sure that people's feelings are taken into account. I try not to be a dick. You know what I mean? Can't listen to too many voices. I'm in your head. Thank you, sir. Well, in this this particular, you know, day and age, not being a jerk is important. Well, I'm not getting a yes or no. Oh, that, I think he just came online. But we can get ready for the next track until we get that figured out. I'll take a little screenshot here, just so I know who is in the running. Get that out of the way. Random track. All right, guys, new track is up. Feel free to jump out there, hit exclamation play, and that will put your marble out there. Aww. Well, he says he wants it. So Chuck, if that's okay, you know, like I actually got a message from him. So we're going to give that to him and we're going to honor that. I don't want, on this next race though, I want it known beforehand. Thank you, Chuck. So Asker, I will go ahead and honor that and I will give you both of those weapons. However, if you win on the next race, we're going to pass that on, okay? So this is known beforehand. If any of the previous winners win on this race, it will go to the next in line. However, for the grand prize, it's everybody's game on that one. Yoink! I love you all. I want you all to have weapons and guns and vehicles and all the cool stuff. But if I did that, I'd be a broke man. Okay. So I'm going to jot him down on the same thing. Thank you for being a very good sport there, Chuck. Go get some scratch off, dude. For real. But on the plus side, he does have a main weapon and a pair of vault weapons now. So now we've got somebody else who's scary out on the wasteland. Okay. So for the next race, I do believe we have a minigun up for grabs. So this is another main, just a chain gun, slap there on top. Will do. Mr. Vladdy just dropped me a link. So guys, there are some bundles going on and they will give you the best deal for your buck. So go check that out. What gun did I win? I don't remember anymore. I just need a new car now. Here, I will bring it up for you 1 second. You won the second one. You got a regular M2 Browning. It is a main weapon. So you got a Browning for the top of your ride. All right, we've got 38 in this one. We're going to go ahead and crank it up. 45 seconds until the next race. And we've only got 25 minutes. So we might not play any War Riders. We're going to let this one race, and we're going to go right into the grand prize. Which, unfortunately, I can't win. I'm not bitter, but I did win a War Truck from Cancer Stick stream. So Cancer Stick streams a lot with War Riders. He was supposed to stream yesterday, but thinking that something probably happened. Butter King streams as well, and I forget his name. I've watched his streams, and I'm following him, and I can't remember his name. AXSCB. He's also part of the Gold Diggers squad. He does some streams as well. So like I said, keep an eye out on the War Riders Discord to make sure that you are in the events that do happen on the regular basis. All right, let's get it. Yeah, it was AX. I still have a hanger full of free stuff to give away that I can't keep. Well, if you ever want to, you know, throw down on a giveaway or something like that, Chuck, just hit me up. Need to start streaming and playing it too. I just never get up early enough. I know how that goes as well. You guys have been fantastic today. So if you guys are just learning about War Riders or just learning about Zenzo, you're part of the communities now. If there are things that you like or things that you don't like, be sure to let each community know. That's how we get better. That's how we progress, and we can't do it without your help. CSC, you say? Might need to go knock on the Crypto Space Commander's door. Be like, hey, what's up with that checkpoint? You gonna be level 15? Because level 14 is spoken for. So next month, I am not going to do anything or tell you all about it yet because I haven't confirmed it recently. We have confirmed it. I just haven't done it within the last week or so. And things change. But yeah, it's happening. That's something, right? Crypto Block Dan. Ooh, I don't know, gang. I don't know, gang. I don't know who's gonna get this one. Crypto Block Dan might squeeze through here. Oh, it gets the TP. Cryptop coming around. Crypto Cracker makes it through, and Crypto Cracker wins themselves a chain gun. Congratulations, Cracker. All right, Cracker. I take offense to that name. Hashtag cancel. I like crackers. I mean, they're good. So, Crypto Cracker, you need to actually join our Discord and send me a link with your Ethereum address for War Riders, and I will send those off as soon as gas prices get a little chilled out. Now we'll go ahead and jot your name down. So we've only got 20 minutes left in the show. We are going to set up the race for the GP after this one. We're going to leave it open for probably about... It's Crypto guy. Okay. Man, stop it. But congratulations. No, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and jot you down. Be sure to message me with your information inside of our Discord. Look for Tendo, that's me, and send me that DM. All right. All right. It's time. All Zenzo team members, I'll ask you to stay out of this race. This one is for all the marbles. 1,000 ZNZ on the line. A glass buggy. It has a speed of around 130. And does pretty good out there on the wasteland. As well as 2 gold weapons. Those are the rocket launchers that I have been using for like the last week and a half, and I am really sad that I've got to let them go, but I guess you guys are worth it. I guess. Nice. We are going to leave this up for a few minutes. So I guess this is time to do the announcement. Okay. So here it goes, gang. If you join the Zenzo Discord right now and come into the main chat and type in "I want my forge" with your Z&Z core wallet address, not one off of an exchange, off your core wallet, we are going to give you a demo of the forge and Coda, as well as 25 Z&Z to be able to purchase your first ZFIs. It's time, folks. Hair standing up on my arm. I have been waiting to tell you that for a very long time. It's on. So come. Come find out what Zenzo's been building. It's time. And that's it. I've been waiting to tell you guys that for so long. It's time to start using the Forge. It is time to start playing the demo of Coda. Early release signups. You will be getting something special. All right. This is just a demo. This is starting to stress test the Forge and Coda to see what it can handle and what we can't handle, and start building on top of that. So we need your feedback. So if it's from the Forge and you have questions, be sure to ask that in the Forge channel. If it's about Coda, be sure to ask that in the Coda channel. We can get you set up I'll make sure you get you a copy snowboard once we get everything set up. You need to type in "I want my forge" and then put your Zenzo address as well. You can actually download the link. We'll make sure that is available. And here they come. Here come the Zenzonites. I want my Hamto to turn up quickly. But be sure to go there, and like I said, you will get. We will make sure that you get links to download the Forge. Once you download the Forge, it'll link up to your wallet, and you'll see your amounts show up in there. If you already have some Zenzo, you'll be able to jump right into Coda by going to the game section of the Forge and downloading Coda directly there, which will act as a game launcher, so you will have all of your stuff in a nice, neat little package. All right, so all right, Miss Wolven, as people come into the Discord, be sure to give them a hand getting them all sorted out. I can't believe I actually got to tell you guys that. I have been showing you guys stuff about Coda and the Forge for a very long time now. And being able to throw it down for you guys to be able to play. Big shout out to Kitty, who has put everything into this. Big shout out to Wolven for working on a lot of different things behind the scenes that you guys ain't even gonna see yet. B has been putting out great designs for these things to make it look good and present it in a way that, you know, meets our standards. Kakios has been there every step of the way as well, helping getting this stuff out to you guys. This whole team has put everything that we have into it, and we're so happy to be able to put it into your hands. So, with that being said, we have the final race of the level 13 checkpoint about to go down. Also, a big shout out to a lot of people that actually came from the outside. We did have a lot of people that provided some great input from other projects. So just a quick, thank you for that. We've got 38 people out, and we've got about 4 more minutes till we go to the last 10 minutes of the show. So let's hold on for 4 more minutes to make sure everybody can get in here. Mad, you've been here for a very long time. I don't know how you put up with me this long, but thank you. There you go. And I will make sure that those Zenzo addresses get taken care of. Now, you're only going to get that 25 Z&Z and your Forge in the next 15 minutes. Anything after 15 minutes, no 25 for you. You can still get the Forge, but you'll have to spend your own Z&Z for that. So if you want to receive that 25 Z&Z, be sure to go into our Discord now. Type in, I want my Forge with your Zenzo address, and I'll make sure you get taken care of after the show. I don't have to worry about gas prices, so I can send that right after the show pretty quick. When you get into the wasteland, can you flip me? So we've got a 40 marble race. This is going to be a big one. Okay, JC is actually going to be sending you guys the 25 Z&Z, so be sure to keep your wallet open and eyes out. All right, 2 minutes. It's time, gang. It's time. 2 more minutes. And the big GP. I'm going to be sad sending this thing off. I don't want to send off the weapons and stuff. I want to keep them for myself. But I have grinded a lot of BZN, and I'm actually going to be opening up a few packs here pretty soon. J-Rock is throwing it down. He is a, wait a minute. I think Mad was making fun of him yesterday in the War Riders Discord. So yeah, he's going to go out there and throw it out today. Have a good birthday, or have fun at the birthday party, Copper. Give me the glass. Give me the glass. All right. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. And if anybody has any questions about the wallet or how to use, because this is a desktop wallet. It's a Zenzo Core wallet that actually binds to the Forge. You need to use it or have it in order to receive Zenzo and your Zenzo Forge items, which is our brand of NFTs. So keep that in mind. You'll also be able to smelt your own ZFIs. Or create your own CFIs, and if you don't want them anymore, you can smelt them. Ask these questions. We've got a lot of interesting stuff for you guys to check out. If you have any questions, be sure to just ask them in our Discord. JC, which is Kakios, or Wolven will be able to help you. And if you still don't get any help by then, after the show, I will step in and give you a little hand. But I have a softball game to go into in about an hour. So, daughter's first softball game of the year. All right, guys, it's time for the grand prize. Let's go. 45 seconds. Now, keep in mind, this is all alpha stuff. You know, we've got to stress test it, and this is how we are going to do it from you guys. Matt, if you're home, you better get on the track right now. Like now. Nina. Oh, I'm on the track already. Good. Good. 45 people on this race. 44 people. Ugh. Let's go. All right. Who's it going to be? God, look at the marbles. Let's see who's the first out the gate here. Ivan. Chuck. Delkaz. Lilies. Nosferatum. Omelos aplenty. Still anybody's game. We got lots of track left. My marble forgot how to roll. Just go to the general chat, say I want my forge, and post your ZNZ address. We will be honoring that for another 8 minutes. So if you want to receive your 25 ZNZ and how to download the forge and our wallet, just message there. Thank you very much for the follow. It's Yuki. All right, we got Chuck on the top rope. Still got plenty of track, though. Oh, Chuck gets hung up in the flipper, but is released. With Ivan on his heels, Delcast TV on his heels. Oh, JD takes the dive. Chuck's still in it. Making their way through the poppers. It's always a bad place to be. But Butter King is coming up quick. Now we go into the tumbler. Butter gets the dropout first. Will Butter King be getting this one? It's looking pretty good, Butter King. And the man gets it. Butter King, you, sir, just won the grand prize. You got a 1,000 ZNZ. Then you've got a new set of weapons. And also a brand new glass buggy. So, I need your information, sir. Oh, Yahoo! Butter gives a lot to the crypto communities. I have seen this guy around for a very long time now, so it's really cool to be able to see him win a checkpoint prize. I like second place. You don't need them all. He does have a few vehicles. Maybe if you talk real nice to Mr. Butter, maybe he'll sell you something. Alright, Butter King. Go ahead and DM me. And I will make sure that you get your glass buggy as soon as the gas prices are not crazy. Me and Butter go way back into time. Alright, let me get that jotted down. All right. No, you can message me. Just look up Tendo, and I'll take care of you. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's the show. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me today. It's been my pleasure. This is brought to you by Zinzo, as all checkpoints are. Come join with me tomorrow and come play for some Zinzo, playing marbles as we played today. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Great show, everybody. So, like I said, we've got also 5 more minutes for your chance to come get some free ZNZ and the Forge. So go into the Zinzo Discord and type in "I want my Forge" with your Zinzo core address. All right, guys. So until next time, I've been your host, Tendo, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.